Welcome to a showcase of my dreams. Ever since I was 89, I've had this dream of a big version of myself kidnapping me and running around with me in a field. He turns to me and says, "I'm Angle Schmidt, a bigger version of you, and our 90-year-old selves roam the fields of glory." He grabs me by the hand and says, run with me, you beautiful old mustached fuck." And we roam the fields all day. He skips with me and treats me like a princess. He tells me that I'm his best thing that's ever happened to him after Brexit. He sniffs me and says, "You smell of lavender," and then tells me to start putting bacon in my armpits so I smell like bacon. And I tell him I'm vegetarian. He says, "Well, use bacon then." We fight and we argue. But this is a showcase of my dream. A would-be footage, what could happen and what does happen. And I'm hoping you're enjoying seeing the strangeness of my dreams. Angle Schmidt is a bit like me, except he's oversized. And he drags me onto these whimsical adventures that I don't know what's going to happen. One day he might ask me to unblock the drain, and another day we're skipping through the fields singing about, well, anything we want to sing about, like llamas and sometimes he'll chase me and call me his little princess, and that tells me that I need a slap between the mouth. I run away, 90 years old and loving being alive, and he tucks me in and says, "You're beautiful," and I think he's a beautiful man. And he says to me, "Come and run away and be part of the dream team." I'm scared that Angle Schmidt's going to hurt me, but he doesn't because he's my king. And that's my dream, really. Big version of me kidnaps me from my bed, takes me on a whimsical adventure, and sometimes I crash my car, the Angelmobile, in my dreams. Just thinking about Angle. And Angle's just one of those guys, one of those guys who you don't mess with, because he's me, and he's just beautiful, And sometimes I'll sit in the shower and let it run all over me, cold, in the middle of winter, crying that Angle isn't real, and he's not there for me. I wish he was real. I wish he was there for me. But he's not. He's not real. And that will forever hurt me. But I know that while I'm having these dreams, Angle is the man who roams the fields with me. Angle is the man who grabs my hand and says, "Let's get some candy floss." And I have to tell him about my allergy and that I'll need certain medication that would allow me not to take candy floss. And he doesn't like that. He doesn't like candy floss rejection. He says candy floss rejection is one of the worst crimes known to man. Makes me feel like a queen. Really looks after me, and maybe we could embark on a relationship together. One of a romantic nature. I say, "Do you want to be my husband, Angle?" And Angle says, "But you're not attracted to men." And I say, "Angle, I'm attracted to anything that looks like." I could always be sure that it's dancing time, Angle. But he's my Angle, my Angle, my Angle, my Angle, Angle, Angle.